So apparently, allegedly, so I've been told, they actually came out with some hardware at the Xbox showcase, and you guys know I'm a hardware geek, so let's see what they got. Damn, Grandma got a hold of this? This is disturbing. Yeah, you can tell the Switch 2 just released. Alright. Okay, we have rock strix. Here's the glaring issue I already see. It's the fact that you're locked to Xbox. Oh. Name me 5 exclusives from Xbox that would make this portable console worth it. Exactly. Stream from the... Okay, so you stream from the cloud, but you download on the hard drive. I mean, that's good. It's better than whatever Nintendo has going on in their shit. But other than that, what is this? Oh, is this so you can mirror it from your PC or your Xbox? Okay, so they've teamed up with Asus, so if you have Armory Crate, pretty much. So they did the hardware, Xbox is the software. Cool. Cool partnership. BattleNet. Oh. So no, you're not... Well, yes you are, because Blizzard is bought out by Microsoft. Okay, so you're stuck underneath the umbrella. Wait a fucking minute, Discord's on there. Okay. They tried to buy them out, but I think they just gotta deal with them because they declined, no? Someone's gonna find out a way to put Steam on this thing, and I still don't think the majority of the average Steam users will buy it. Because it doesn't look open source. And the fact that they said Windows powered instead of Linux, they're not going with it. But it makes sense it's Windows, because Microsoft Windows. It's just, it's a shame that you couldn't mirror your PC, because I believe that's what that button is for, but I think it would only be for Xbox games. Like, you couldn't hold your Windows PC. Unless you had, like, Windows Pro with that, like, remote access thing, but even then, that's gonna be a pain in the ass to get to work. You're flexing triggers? Oh. Okay, I like this. I like Ryzen. It is better than Intel at the moment. Not of all time, but I will never forgive Intel for trying to keep us at 4 cores. So it's an exclusive Xbox chip. Okay, how many cores? Can I get the specs, please? Okay. Holiday 25, yeah, I'm not shocked at that. 24 gigabytes of memory, 1 terabyte of storage. Okay, you know what? The memory's actually kind of stupidly big. IGN, can you please fucking hide this so I can read it, please? Okay. So this is more the budget-friendly version, but unfortunately you have the daunting task of buying it in white. So it means it's gonna get dusty, dirty, disgusting, and less specs. Like, you really gotta pick a struggle when you pick the white one. There is no pros to that. I do have an Asus motherboard. I have nothing but good things to say about it. Armory Crate's a little bit iffy, though. An AMD Ryzen... Let me Google this. Is there any information on this so far in the chipset? Because if there is, I would love to read it. Okay. Let me see here. Has same 15 watts to 35. Okay, non-AI. So it's gonna overclock based on how much you need it, and it'll be through AI. Wattage is basically how much power it has to go through. In this case scenario, it would technically be the battery of the console, not the power going through your wall, unless it is plugged in. Let's see here. Can I make this bigger, please? Thank you. Okay. So for those who don't know technology, it is okay to worry about it. I will try to explain it to the best I possibly can. So when it comes to the wattages, that is basically how much power it needs. AI, that's AI stuff. Me personally, I don't get into AI, I don't know a whole lot about it, but usually when it comes to specs, the higher number the better, including the name and the cores, etc. So this is the memory speed. We are using DDR5, which is the newest model of RAM. Most older desktops with the AM4 chip have DDR4. This means it is running an AM5 chipset, which is the newest. And there's up to 16 GPU cores. For those who don't know what GPU cores are, or just cores in general, because this is also for CPU cores, think of it like pipes and how much water is flowing through them. So basically, if you had 2 pipes and water was going through them, you would have that much water spilling out. But if you have 16, you can get more water out. That is basically power and how much your processor can handle graphics. So the more the better, especially with the wattage, because that means it's going out as fast as possible. That's how my dad explained it to me, and it is the easiest way to understand it. It's the same with threads and cores, so 8 cores, but there's little dots in the middle. So 8 and 16, so it's like 8 and then 1, 2, 3, 4 each makes it 16. So the more the better. The power going through it, that's basically what that means. So quite frankly, AMD has quite impressive specs. And there are also technologies to make them work better because they're from the same manufacturer. They will be optimized to the best known anything for your game, which is phenomenal. A lot of games will be able to be played, especially when it comes to Xbox, because it's always online and, you know, they're trying to track your achievements and things like that. My question is if it's your PC in your hand technically, can you change the graphics settings to make it work better? Like performance mode. What do they call it on consoles? I think it's performance mode and then visual mode, something like that. I'm not sure. I haven't been on a console since, well, the Xbox 360. So more information will come out soon. This just came out, so I truly have no idea about anything else. This looks like a leak, so take it with a grain of salt. However, these are for handhelds. I believe they've used this in the last generation as well. Do not quote me on that. And it's actually pretty good, and they're competing with NVIDIA GPUs pretty well. So that is also a nice thing. Master upscaling off the CPU and onto the NPU. Okay. That benefit is theoretical for now. Okay, so if even the tech people are like, we don't know, we obviously will not know until much later on. Smarter NPCs. So AI, a lot of people only think of the negatives, but when it comes to gaming, AIs are pretty essential. Like, NPCs have always been AI. Like, we've had pretty good AI systems, specifically in the Elder Scrolls series with Skyrim and things of that nature, where they're just better off. Or even GTA. I feel like GTA 6 would be groundbreaking for that. Alongside Red Dead. Do not write off Red Dead. Just absolutely gorgeous gameplay all around. Adaptive gameplay and upscaling. Okay, so adaptive, so it'll automatically change. Okay. The graphics actually look pretty good. I believe the Steam Deck also uses Ryzen. I believe they stopped buying from NVIDIA Generation 3 because it was costly and AMD offered them a better price. I do keep up with the console specs just so I know that my PC specs are up to par, because if I'm going to save money and get better specs in a console, I will go console. And I haven't seen a lot of NVIDIA products since the 360, so AMD is definitely the trailblazer when it comes to that. But what do you guys think about the new ROG Xbox Ally X? I am skeptical about it. I don't think I'll pick it up. I'm more of a Switch person. I've also looked into the Steam Deck quite a bit. I have been an avid Windows user since I was 6 months old. Not a joke, very serious. I started on Windows 98. Getting tired of the bloatware, looking at SteamOS, a lot less bloatware, can run a whole lot better, so I have been looking at that, but let me know what you guys think in the next video, or in this video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye!